Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Sierra and this is my simple home. And today I'm going to be sharing my curriculum picks for this year, 2022 and 2023 school year. I have two kids. They will be in 3rd grade and pre-K. Without further ado, here we go. So my main choice for homeschool curriculum is from The Good and the Beautiful. It is a Christian open and go homeschool curriculum. It is very simple to use, and while I'm not an expert by any means, as a former teacher, I do feel like it is a great, solid foundation for children. So I'm really excited to be using them. This will be my 3rd year using them with my child who is now a 3rd grader, but I supplement a few extra things because I feel like my daughter needs extra practice in other areas, or there's other things that I just want to bring into our homeschool that aren't specifically covered with their curriculum. For example, they do talk about Christian principles and an overview of the Bible throughout history, math, language, pretty much all the lessons. But I also wanted my girls to have a specific Bible study. So I found a really cool Bible study from Not Consumed. It is a homeschool company run by a mom and her kids. And this is the first Bible study we've gotten, called My Brother's Keeper. Having 2 daughters about 4 years apart, they tend to fight a lot. So I wanted to do a lesson that went over how you should be treating your brother or sister. And this one has lots of stories from the Bible about different characters who had brothers or sisters, and maybe they treated them well, or maybe they didn't treat them so well. So I'm really liking this. It has I think it has actually 3 different options for grade levels. So I got the primary for my 4-year-old. She has decorated this. And the junior for my 3rd grader. So we've done a couple of lessons already. And the main difference is in the primary, it just has more drawing activities. There are some tracing words like this. And then for the junior, they have some drawing too, but more like fill in the blank. So they're doing more writing. So I'm really excited. They're enjoying this so far, and I really like it. And Not Consumed, the company that does this, has lots of different Bible studies. There's Christmas ones, respect, prayer. So I'm planning to go through a lot of those this year. So we are using The Good and the Beautiful Math 3. I love their new math curriculum. They just updated it last year. So here it is. And so through this math book, we're going to be going through different countries like China and Japan and learning about their ways of life while also doing math. So the activities are just so much fun. My daughter loves them. I also got the accompanying answer key. And I love their new math boxes. So each grade you will get a math box. It's a small box, but it's very full of educational materials. So on the back of my lid is a whiteboard. And we have like a calendar and some different questions about temperature. The back has a graphing chart. The whiteboard is also magnetic, and it has these magnetic tangrams so you can build things on the board. My daughter added some money, and it didn't actually come with money. This was from Math 2 last year. It has some different dice. These are really cool. It's like equivalent. What is equivalent to 1 quart? How many cups? You know, that kind of stuff. We also have 2 playing pieces. There are game boards throughout the actual math book, so we can use these playing pieces to play. So there's lots of fun things you can do with this, and the lessons tell you exactly what to do. I also wanted to add that another thing we're using from The Good and the Beautiful is this musical multiplication. It has 4 booklets, and they each have different multiplication facts and songs to go along with them. So, for example, I apologize for my singing voice. The very first fact is 3 times 3 is 9, 9 monkeys on a vine. So you can learn it that way. And music really does help kids learn and master new objectives. So this is really beautiful artwork and a fun way to learn your multiplication facts. It also comes with like a flip multiplication chart in the back. This would be a great tool just for classroom teachers as well. So this is a really nice supplement to third grade. I was going to show you the language book. So here's level 2, and we'll be working through the rest of this. We're about this close to the end. And then level 3. So there's lots of activities. The language also incorporates geography, so that's really nice. It comes with a level 2 personal reader where they have stories to read on their own. And there's also a shared reader that I read a page, my daughter reads a page. We go back and forth that way. So this is also from The Good and the Beautiful. They have revamped this curriculum, so it's a little bit different than before. This is the old version, but my daughter really loves it. She has asked to do school a lot of days when we weren't even going to do it in the summer, so we would do it anyway. And so here's pre-K. It's going through letters, counting, writing letters. There's fun activities like, making your letters with Play-Doh, different things. It's even introduced the concept of money, so it's been really cool. Along with that, she is on her second handwriting booklet. So it's just pre-writing, learning some letters, and learning to stay in the lines, drawing, just working on motor skills. And it also comes with some flip books. We love these. These are so much fun. She can flip, so she has to match the capital letter with the lowercase letter with the animal. So A is for alligator. So it's really fun. She loves these. There are tons of games it comes with. A cube of letters, the Feed the Elephant game. There's a letter memory game. Hide and seek pets. So you have to find, where the letters are. There's a mouse house game where you have to figure out where's the mouse hiding, which letter house. So that's really fun, and we have a good time doing that. So I work with my pre-K-er. My third grader does her independent work. So I just give her all of her pages, and she knows what to do and goes and does them wherever she can focus best. What she does for independent work is her Good and the Beautiful handwriting. Level 3 is starting cursive, which she's really enjoying. Let's see if I can find some. Here's cursive. So she's working on that. Then she will do her spelling. The Good and the Beautiful Language Arts does incorporate spelling. However, I feel like my third grader needs some extra practice. So I got a couple of different books. I'm not sure what we're working on yet. I'm going to kind of let her try some out and gauge what she needs best and which one she enjoys. So this one is actually grade 2, Word Detective. So it has lots of puzzles to help you spell, and then you find out the answer to the clues for the mystery. So that's fun. This one is a third grade spectrum spelling. It's a little more like your normal, classroom spelling list. You have a list each week. There's like list 3. So you copy your words, you fill in the blanks, but there's some fun activities here. So we'll just kind of see what she's working best with, if she likes the rigid curriculum, if she likes the puzzles, and if she needs to be finishing up level 2 or working on level 3. So we're working on that to see where she needs to be. During this time, she will also work on her journal. I created a journal for her. I just used a notebook, and I will show you how I did that. So I got a cheap notebook from Walmart and started typing up journal prompts for my daughter to use. Each Friday, she gets to do a free write, so it can be any story, poem, letter, song, whatever she wants to write. And the other journal prompts vary. Some of them are more personal stories, some of them are imaginative stories. So I think they'll be a lot of fun for her to use, and we're excited to start that. if she has some extra time, I also picked this up at Dollar Tree. It's some sight word practice. And I might cut these apart and make a booklet. So it has your sight word. So it has your sight word, and you trace it, and then you write a sentence, and it has pictures and just different things about how you use these words. So I thought that could be some extra good spelling practice for her for words that are more difficult, because she's very, very good at spelling phonetically. So if the word sounds like it is written like cat, at, C-A-T, so easy. But if it's one that you have to memorize the spelling, or has a tricky way of spelling like I before E or whatever, she has a little more trouble. So this might be a good way to help her practice those words. Also, during her free independent work time, I have her read a book on her level for 20 minutes. Also, during my daughter's independent work time, I allow her to practice her piano. I play piano and can help her. Her grandmother has also been helping her, so she likes to practice for a few minutes on her current song she's working on. Then we will move on to science, history, or health. So pretty much what we're doing this year is we're going to do like a whole science unit until it's complete. Then we'll do a whole history unit. Then we'll go back to science. We'll go back to history, back and forth, and we'll throw some health in there as needed. Last year we tried doing the like Monday, Wednesday, Friday history, Tuesday, Thursday science, and I just felt like we were so off. I felt like it got really confusing trying to keep up with the history and the science, and it's just all meshed together. And so I think it's easier to just go through one whole unit and then flip to the other genre. So my pre-Ker is doing science with us, and we're excited about that. She loves doing experiments, as does my older daughter. So they chose to do science first this year. So they're really enjoying that. They also love the history lessons. It comes with board games, and I'll probably share more about that in a future video. And the last thing is my third grader. She will get on duolingo.com, and I'll link that in the description box below. And she will work on her Spanish for about 15 minutes. Then she will go to typing.com, and she will work on her typing skills. So that's fun. She enjoys those. Those are both free websites you can use, and they're really well done. So I will link Duolingo and typing.com in the description box below in case you want to try them out. I will also link to my blog post about the Good and the Beautiful, so it tells you more about the company. And I have to say, after researching, it was one of the cheapest curriculums by far for homeschool. It was also one of the best. It really is. There's a lot of hands-on learning, but you're not having to do a lot of prep work. So it's very open and go. Just grab a handful of things and start your lesson. You don't have to study for it. You don't have to prepare for it. Everything is explained very well. You know exactly what you need to do, what you need to say to the student. So I will link more about that below. I will also link these spelling books in case you want to try them out for extra practice, or if you're homeschooling. So thanks so much for watching. I would love to hear below what you're using for homeschool curriculum, or if you're not homeschooling, what subject does your child need extra practice with, if any? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.